This is what I would describe as a disclaimer. It is imperative that I inform you that ayahuasca, which contains dimethyltryptamine, the DMT is currently illegal in many countries around the world who are signatories to United Nations conventions. The video, the clip you are about to see is by no means designed to condone or encourage anyone to take any form of psychedelics, including ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is quite a potent psychedelic. It will induce some physical reactions, if you like, so there will be some vomiting and purging, as it was called. Nonetheless, we mustn't really escape from the actual, the wealth of the heat of her healing. Yes, it's just very important that we do actually state that it is illegal. We're not advocating for, we're not encouraging you to take it. And also, to finish off, none of the psychedelics you probably will be hearing me speaking of have actually been taken in the United Kingdom. They've all been taken outside of the United Kingdom. As you can see, I am outside of the UK as we speak. So yeah, we're just putting it out there to inform you. So last year, I did not even want to be here. Talking about roughly September. Things got so bad that I couldn't even turn on a tap or walk into a shower. Why that is, I'm about to explain that to you. I'm ex-police and I came out suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder. I was working for the Metropolitan Police Service and I was kept as a junior deliberately while operating and working on counter-terrorism cases. Is it any wonder that my mind has gone? I'm not surprised, and I'm sure many of you wouldn't be. However, as my PTSD got intensified, I had what I can only describe as a natural calling from ancient plants combined together and called ayahuasca. I managed to go to Ireland and to a retreat. There my healing began. I could not describe to you how wonderful I felt shortly after the first night. The shamanic, most potent of psychedelics is actually healing me, and it's actually working. And although this is not really the end, it's a mere beginning, I will be looking to build on it to heal myself and get myself back to some normality. And the reason I would say that I'm actually making this brief recording is because I am fully aware. In fact, I know people on a personal level who are suffering with PTSD. Whether you are a soldier who did not know the wars that you were going into, whether you're a sort of public servant in the police or otherwise, or you're a victim of trauma, please come forward and speak to us. I'm not saying, if you are on medication, I'm not saying stop the medication. Please continue the medication and do not stop it unless you speak to your doctors. However, alternative medicines are out here. Alternative methods of healing are here. And I'm putting my personal story out to you so you can at least have somebody conduct some research and consider the alternative route. Science has done some wonderful, great things. I'm not saying they haven't. To make psychedelics illegal is is an issue that we should all pick with governments who are forming laws around the globe. I think this wonderful medicine should be made available to everybody, whether it's ayahuasca, whether it's a Kambo, a secretion from a tree frog, again from the Amazon. These ancient medicines have helped heal for thousands of years. You will, if you research it, see that many artists around the world have actually benefited from it. Sting, has taken ayahuasca. What ayahuasca has quite simply done for me is cleaned out my mind, and it continues to work with me. For the first time in nearly a decade, I actually managed to get some sleep without waking up with nightmares. For the first time, I'm getting my appetite back, and I'm feeling my sexual energy coming back. You don't have to be sexually active. I'm just saying how my body is quite simply responding to this miracle. It is no wonder they call her magic. And I am forever grateful to Mama Ayahuasca for coming into my life. And I will no doubt, and I feel it in my bones, I will be advocating and I will be pushing for the legalization of psychedelics in the UK and across the world. Please join me. Details will be provided to you at the bottom of the screen, and do pass the word around. What we will be doing, and you will be pleased to hear this, we are working hard to perhaps put together a beautiful retreat in North Africa, in the Rif Mountain region. So if anybody's been to Morocco and you know Tangiers, it'll be just outside, because you can't take ayahuasca in a city. She draws on a lot of, she draws on, cities are full of negative energy. So really it must be, as we are here in Barcelona, you have to be way out of town. I can assure you it's going to be a magical, mystical place to work. The purpose behind it is obviously to facilitate more resourcing and spots for all of our fellow human beings, whether it'll be very nice. It will be accessible to Europeans, to Moroccans, and to even our American friends. I know some of you love Morocco, and the rest of the team, to bring in this ancient traditional medicine to my African people. Africa definitely needs healing just as much as the rest of the globe. Right about now, I would say we could all do with some love and some healing, and that's exactly what ayahuasca does. I must admit, by the way, whatever you expect of her, she's never going to give you what you want. She's going to give you what you need, but it will never be short of an abundance of love and joy. Something, as I've mentioned in my previous video, I have had personal experience of, and although I'm still healing, I am loving every second of it. So but we will also be obviously offering the Kambos. We'll be holding conferences and so on and so forth. While we're there, we are still at the baby steps, if you like. We will also be seeing if we can add to the actual package by offering you some hiking and trekking around the most beautiful areas and ideal for this kind of leisure, if you like, to help ground you. So you have ayahuasca for 3 or 4 nights, and then you hike, trek to ground you, and hopefully we'll finish it off with some wonderful local music, be it gnawa, if anybody's familiar with the music, or fusion music, bringing, Western and African music together. So watch the space. Please get in touch. Again, the contact details will all be provided to you. Don't be shy. Text me, call me, leave me a message, drop me an email. All that information will be made available to you. So yeah, do come and join us in Morocco, guys. It's going to be a great sort of get together, and it'll be great for our healing, for our fitness, as well as have a little bit of entertainment while we're there. Why not?